Today is Wednesday, October 3rd now. It's about 9:20. I got up about 8 o'clock and it started to rain as soon as I got up. It was just lightly sprinkling kind of off and on all night long. Now I'm at the north end of Heritage Lake. I was down there and around the corner camp. This is the other campsite to the north. Not too bad of a sight, lots of open area here. These frog togs have seen better days, so they're kind of starting to leak. It's Thursday the 4th, about, I don't know, 9:30 or so. Rain finally quit. The sun's trying to peek out. Something I learned on Eastman's Hunting Journal, the magazine. They say that if you have a synthetic sleeping bag and synthetic clothing to put your wet clothes on inside the sleeping bag, I better switch a battery. We'll pick up camp and go to the next lake, I guess. This water here, it's really good. It's clear. I put some in my water bottle and you can't even tell that it's got a tint to it. Must be a little higher, but no, this water is crystal clear. I'm on the portage from Lynx Lake over to Ruby Lake, and then Hustler, I think, is over there. Anyway, this one's about 270 some rods, which I think is about a mile long. Here this kind of drains out and then goes into Lynx Lake. So you have to get your feet wet. There's some uprooted trees, one there, and then we'll notice when we get to the end of the portage here, there's a couple of them that were blocking the portage opening. I went by it the first time and went clear to the next campsite up around the east side of the lake there, which actually is a pretty nice site. I wish I would have probably stayed at that one last. There's another old dead tree, birch tree. I think this big tree here is a white pine that fell down. Great big tree. Water's a little choppy with this wind. I don't know if you can see how clear that is, but that's clear. Here's a little cove, and then I camped straight across over there. So I'll start my other mile back. Mile across, mile back, and then one more mile over. This lake here is Hustler Lake. Out over here, it's a 10-rod portage from Ruby that I just got off of. Big old pine tree, and there's a big old spike right there. The water over here is just crystal clear. These higher lakes you can see forever in the water. And here's this big old bass just floating, following my lure there. Not sure if it was a smallmouth or a largemouth, probably a smallmouth. He just followed it, and then once he got to the canoe, he turned around and left. Thought I would find some, but nope. Bridge or something here. We're in about 16 feet of water. Back there a ways, I was in some 40-foot deep water. On Ruby, the lake I just came from, seems like the edges were just drop-offs. It'd be a foot deep just offshore, and then you'd go 5 feet further out in the water and it'd be 20 feet deep. I haven't seen anybody since Monday, I guess. Today's Thursday. How deep are we? 11 feet of water right here. It's about 3:30. Wish I had more daylight. I'd like to paddle around and fish. I forgot to mention that last night, everything that was wet, normally it smells like wet sock, they say. Well, it smelled like urine for some reason. Everything I had. I need to look at my map, because back that way, where the arm goes north, almost looks like there's some lakes up there, but maybe they don't loop around. I had to bring 3 maps along because everything here is on a different map, and That might be on a map I didn't bring. Haven't seen any wildlife, no deer, or seen some squirrels or ground squirrels, whatever they are. No bald eagles. I guess I saw some loons. Pull up here this little cove. Oops. I can get her pointed in there. Oh yeah, just like that. Yeah, this is a nice docking area. Seems like unless you spend 2 days in one spot, you just don't get much fishing done. Yep, there's a flat spot. This'll work fine. Shoot, no firewood. Wanting to have a fire tonight. What's that? Now last year I found a little flashlight, like a pencil flashlight that's kind of handy. Back on that ruby portage there, I found a couple little bungee straps. Guess I still haven't checked out the site. I'll take this up there and then we'll walk around quick. Boy, this place is picked clean of firewood. Yeah, what is that? People throw all kinds of trash. Actually, this might be a good spot right here. Yeah, if you don't mind sleeping on a slope, be some pine needles. There's the toilet back up there. Well, that's a nice good view from camp. Okay, well, I'll shut this off here and get to work, getting some firewood and stuff. That's going to be a chore tonight.